Morning all. Yesterday I tried to repair my transmission oil leak. I left a bit of card in it overnight, so let's see if there's any drips. I'm expecting drips, but you never know. Look! No drips! Success! Awesome! Hello there. So the job I'm doing today requires that the car is facing inwards to the garage because I need access to my workbench and all my tools. So let's go for a tiny little drive. Told you it was tiny. Right, I've just realised there when I looked in my rear view mirror, I can't actually see out the back window. It needs to come down to about there. I thought it was going to be okay, but nope. Right, let me show you what we're doing. At the front of this car, you will see these two big circle holes, right? I think these originally served two purposes. One was for the bumper brackets to go in, okay? The other purpose, I think, and I think Ted told me this, was the leaf springs actually extended out the front and they had a sort of cylindrical cap that covered the front of the leaf spring mount just to tidy it up a bit and also act as the bracket area for the bumper. So at the moment I don't have bumpers and I'd quite like to fill those holes. So here's my cunning plan. I have these two headlights which were originally for my rat rod, and you probably saw in earlier videos that I had them on this, but they were a little bit small, as you can see. So how about I use these as fog lights, which is actually their original job. There is a vintage tag in the top. Anyway, they will go in there quite nicely. But that's not all. I will be doing something else to them once I get them installed. So I need to make some sort of bracket, and I know Ozzy Jazz will be excited. He loves the brackets. And I think all I really need to do is make a sort of L-shaped platform bracket that goes in there and then turns right and gets either bolted or welded to the underside of that cross member. So let us see what I can come up with. So here is my very sophisticated bracket. I'll be doing two of these. So quarter-inch steel, trace round that twice, drill the holes, and then obviously need to drill holes onto the cross member, bolt that up, elongated hole here for the headlight bolt to go through so I can move it back and forward if I have to. And I will need to bend this front section down a little bit. It'll need to do a sort of zigzag because the cross member is a bit higher than I would like. So from here it will bend down and then along somehow. We'll see. I'll cut them out first and drill them out first. It's a lot easier to bend them before, it's a lot easier to drill the holes before I bend the steel. Right, let's get fabricating. Two brackets. So the next step will be to bolt on one of the lights. I do have a couple of these cone things that I'm going to use as kind of spacers for now. They're not ideal, they should actually be curved rather than conical. They will do for the new. So let's see, this one will be this one. And what I'm going to do is just kind of line it up on the car for now and see how much I'm going to have to bend this down, because I know it's going to sit too high. So it needs to drop about 1.5 inches. I just had another thought, I could put spacers in there so I don't have to mess with the bracket. It's easier to bend it than to find spacers in this garage, so I'm going to bend it down the way, and then it'll need to come back up the way about there. Right, let's find my big hammer. I couldn't be a blacksmith. Okay, so it will be coming out of the bracket that way, or it'll be attached to the bracket that way, and then it'll drop down about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Let's try it in the car. So my brackets are just on with clamps for now. I'll put the lights on, and then if the bracket's in the right place, I'll mark the underside, jack the car up, drill the holes, and then we're pretty much done. So that bracket's okay, that one needs to come in a bit. Right, so that was set about there. Right, I need to jack up the car, drill some holes, attach the brackets, and then add my finishing touch. I have me brackets on, nice and solid. They're not going to bend in a hurry, and I've got my lights ready to install. I'm not going to let you see what you've done yet, so give me a second, I'll throw them on and then do the reveal. Are you ready for some vintage goodness? Check this out. Ta-da! They are not wired up yet because I ran out of can be botheredness. I figured that the just keeping them all chrome was a wee bit, you know, passé, and I've always liked the idea of the yellow fog lights. Can't wait to wire them up and switch them on. Let me know what you think of that. So I actually teased you with this months ago. I had this and I said, I'll tell you what that is tomorrow, and that was like summertime. So basically it's just a roll of the yellow film, and it is sticky. You peel off the film at the back and you stick it straight on. It's not rocket science. I mean, I've done vinyl work before, so I know how not to get the bubbles in, but anyone can do it, honestly. And it makes a huge difference. I think it was like $15 or something for a roll, and that could do many hot rods. Okay folks, that was a cheeky little project I did today. Wasn't required at all for safety, so I need to get back on the safety. It's just still a wee bit cold. The rest of the week's supposed to get a little bit warmer, so I'll see if I can get any more structural stuff done. Right, please subscribe if you've not already, and I will see you on the next one in a couple of days. Take care everyone, bye bye.